Hey guys, Doc here, and today I want to talk to you about living with spina bifida. Now, spina bifida is something that I've had since I was born. It's a disorder, it's not a disease, and its basic level, it's where your spine was exposed at birth, and they had to do a C-section on my mom, get me out of her 2 weeks early as a result. And I've had, no joke, 19 surgeries because of spina bifida. And the first one I had was like when I was 7 hours old to close up the exposed part of my spine. And I've had most of the problems I've had were while I was still growing, and it's very rough when I was growing up. Most of the surgeries I had were called tethered cord releases, where it's where the scar tissue attaches itself to the bottom of your spinal cord, and if you're done growing, it's not a problem. But if you're still growing, it keeps your spinal cord in place while the rest of your body is going up. It holds it down here, kind of, which causes a lot of pain. And I had that surgery about 6 or 7 times, and I seriously had like at least 1 or 2 surgeries a year while I was growing up. And I also have ADD, and that is very common among people who have spina bifida, because if you have spina bifida, there is like a 80 to 85% chance that you'll get either ADD or ADHD. And also, I walk with a limp because in my left leg, some of the nerves, ever since I was born, were like really screwed up. They're extremely weak, and they're like almost dead. And there's like no cure for that. Can't get them stronger. And that is why I wear this brace. It is it's like basically like kind of bulletproof. It's made of Kevlar and carbon fiber. And when I was growing up, they made me wear these things called AFOs, where it's basically the same thing as this, but it's all plastic. And if you have spina bifida, or someone else has, has spina bifida, and the doctor says they need AFOs, get a second opinion, because I went through seriously 30 of them, and they all suck. And as I mentioned before, I had like 19 surgeries, and most were on my back. And as a result, I have arthritis in my spine, and I had some on my left foot. Actually, a couple of them there. They cut my heel off, realigned it, and they switched the tendons around because I have what's known as job to foot syndrome, where my foot, instead of being like this, it's kind of like this, and it can't pick up my foot all the way like normal people can, which is another reason why I wear the brace, because if I don't, I trip a lot. And that surgery didn't do what it's supposed to do, so I still need the brace. And I really can't complain much, because there are people who have spina bifida who have it a whole lot worse than I do, where they have, like, I'm not trying to be insulting, but they have severe mental disabilities, like literally mentally retarded, and some of them are deformed, and some of them have never walked a day in their life, which I'm very fortunate of. I've always been able to walk. But sometimes, if you notice, like when I'm live streaming, I can only do it for like 10 to 15 minutes because my back is really screwed up at that point. And I try to do it as long as I can. And walking actually helps my back a whole lot, because I used to be on pain medicine for my back. But when I started walking regularly, I ended up getting off that stuff because I didn't need it anymore. And my hashtag That Spartanburg videos, where I go on walking trails, those were trails I was walking on before I started recording the videos, and that helped me back out a lot, because I was seriously on my bed about 95% of the time, but now I'm up 95% of the time, so it's a whole lot better. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please share this video with anyone they know if they have spina bifida. They know they're not alone. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.